Let's talk Haywood and Brant and Allie. How are y'all? We haven't got to do Let's Talk in a little while. What have y'all been doing?
I haven't been talking at all. I've been waiting for this.
I forgot how. I don't know what, but I'm kind of new to this. I've been quiet now for 4 weeks. I've never been that quiet.
I know. Yep. I'm so glad to see y'all. I hope y'all are doing okay.
Earpiece just fell out, but I'm doing great.
Okay. Yeah, my hairpiece fell off. So other than that, yeah, fine.
Have y'all been watching the Olympics? Have y'all got to see any Olympics?
No.
Watching is, what is it down? The ratings are down like 50, 60%.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of it's because, there were these Olympians, a lot of them took a knee, during the flag. And
right.
That made a lot of people mad. So
who wants to tune in and see, disrespect and ungratefulness towards their own country? America's the only one doing that, from what I understand.
So, one of the events they've got, sheep shearing and, shooting arrows in the air. Well, I mean, the best thing about the Olympics is the Winter Olympics. Now, curling is perfect because it's the only sport you can win a gold medal in while you're dead drunk. I mean, all you're doing is sliding a big block down the ice, and all these guys they're on their hands and knees like you are in a bar, and they're just sweeping in front of it. And that is supposed to be a sport. And you get a gold medal, you write a book, you're famous. I miss my calling. That's what I wanted to do.
I thought you were on a curling team back 10 years ago.
It's called shuffleboard, Allie. It's a bar game.
Okay,
it's a little bit different. And yes, I could have been. We were great. First time I ever played that, I got hustled so bad. But then, I learned how to cheat just like the rest of them. Shuffleboard's the best bar game going, I think.
I think we need our own Olympics. We ought to make up our own Olympics here in Amarillo. What would that look like?
They used to have a redneck Olympics, throwing, double beds, and it was great. See how far your ex-wife could, throw your clothes out the door. It was kind of cool. Just a redneck Olympics. We'll do that.
Redneck Olympics. Now, I would watch that.
That's right.
That's our kind of deal. We're up for that. Some type of competitive eating. Donuts, peanut butter sandwiches. I think I could be good at that.
The Big Texan has, kind of their own little Olympics with their 72-ounce steak. Maybe there's a calf fry Olympics you could have.
I was in there when some guy did that. He ate that whole meal.
Yeah.
I don't know how you make that. God watched that. I'm going, no way.
Do y'all like a girl that can eat a 72-ounce steak? I mean, is that is something? I mean, I feel like if I did that, I would brag. That would be on my Match.com deal. Ate the 72-ounce steak. I would be proud of that because you got to eat.
That's exactly the type of woman I'd get matched with. My love. Would you mind taking me to an all-you-can-eat buffet first?
Yeah, I think people would prefer a woman that can eat a 72-ounce steak versus having man hands. So
really,
hands down. Yeah,
man hands are.
Don't worry, Allie. You don't have man hands.
I do a little bit. I try.
No, I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so.
Another subject, Haywood, you talked a lot about last year, the pandemic and lockdown. You had a lot of different experiences. Do you feel like where you're at in Fort Worth is? Do you think COVID? Do you think the pandemic? Do you think it's firing back up?
Seriously, all these mixed messages. First of all we needed to do was get vaccinated, no more masks. Now we're having to wear masks when we're vaccinated. Now, I will say this. I do know 3 people now that were vaccinated and have turned up with COVID. Now, they didn't feel good for 2 days, but it was very mild. Go ahead.
Well, I just came back from Egypt. We had to spend $400 for COVID tests to enter France.
God, would you take a wrong turn somewhere?
No.
I mean, how random. Well, I just came back from Egypt.
Haywood, you have to fly from Dallas to France, and then from
I figured the airline was involved at some point in time.
Here's the thing. We spent $400 on COVID testing to get into France and to show our papers in Egypt. But coming back home, they didn't even ask. No test, no vaccine, no results. It wasn't even a concern coming from the international airport about COVID. So it's just kind of very confusing.
I've been to France. I would pay $400 to get out. I really would. They can speak English, they just won't. They won't do it. They pretend like they don't understand you. So I know how to get them to understand me. I do know a little gutter French. Yeah.
What's gutter? What's gutter French?
Yeah.
The gutter French. Is that something you learned in the Navy or something? I mean,
I can teach you a few words right now you want to know. But you'll recognize them.